Hey everyone, first day of school, heading to the car right now. Let's get it. Hey guys, and welcome back. I just got out of my first class, and it was Pharmacology. We didn't really have like orientation, so they kind of had to go over just like generalized policies, stuff about our uniform. A lot of people haven't been able to get their badge yet because like campus has been shut down. Tomorrow, which luckily I already had my badge because I came to campus last week to do my math test, and there was somebody there that could print them out. As of right now, we don't have any plans of going to like online learning because of something in some executive order that I don't know. So as of right now, we are going to be going full time. They are going to post their lectures online for us to like revisit, or if for some reason we can't come to class, we can log in online. Like let's say we've been exposed or are feeling some symptoms, but like we're still doing okay enough where we don't need to be in a hospital, then we can just log in online, not worry about exposing anyone else, and still learn and be an active participants in our learning. I really like my teacher. She is the same one that taught my CPR class that I took a couple weeks ago. So I've already met her before. She's also going to be one of our clinical instructors. I do have lab this weekend, and like the first few weeks is nothing but lab, and I don't think I start clinicals until November. Which is interesting. I don't know what I expected exactly, but I don't think that was it. Because I watched a lot of other videos where like it was the first week they were starting clinicals, which also didn't make sense to me, because how can I go to a clinical site and do anything productive if I don't know how to do anything? But so far I really feel like I selected the right program to get my degree. There was one that was closer to home that I did get accepted into, but it just didn't feel right, and I really feel like I was being led to go to this school, and that this was going to be the right option for me. So far, so good. It is now 7:42. Got about an hour and a half home, and then I'm going to take a shower, head to bed, eat some dinner, and like I said earlier, I have to go to work tomorrow, and then come to school. But now that I know where on campus I need to go, and which door to enter, and where my classroom is, I feel a lot better, because I had no idea where to go today. And I'm like looking at the building signs, like, what does that say? So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I will come on here again tomorrow night after my nursing fundamentals class, because she said she's going to do a lot more like orientating. We did get into lecture tonight. She said she's not going to do a whole lot of lecture tomorrow, because the instructor for that class did come by to help like pass out things, because we had a lot of paperwork to turn in, or to be passed out. So I feel like that was it for today. It was just like a lot of information and learning just like the basics of pharmacology. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. Hello, it is So I'll talk to you guys whenever I get out of class. Hello. It's just not nearly as late as I thought it was going to be. Thank you, Jesus. It is only 7:04. My class started at 5:30. They want us there at 5 o'clock, like I said, I think previously, to screen us. But because campus has been closed, a lot of people didn't have badges. So my teacher is able to print badges, one of my instructors. So that is what she is doing right now. And because I got a badge last week, whenever I came and did my math test, I didn't have to stay. She's like, I'm debating, should I let you guys go or go ahead and go home? Thank you. Because, like I said, a girl is tired. Still gotta go home, eat dinner, take a shower, and then lay down, take care of my dogs, those kinds of lovely adult things. Tonight was my fundamentals class. She didn't do any kind of formal lecturing. Last night, my pharmacology class, we did do formal lecture, and we got through about 2 chapters of it. But she didn't do any formal lecturing. We went over our school's website, how to access all the online features, and just some assignments. So I have a couple of written assignments for the semester, and I think we have either 5 or 6 exams total. We have like a comprehensive final, and we don't use like ATI, we use Kaplan, which is basically like the same kind of thing. It's that NCLEX prep, but I have one of those for both of my classes. Same number of exams, the rubrics are the same. For us, 90 to 100 is an A, 80 through 89 is a B, and then 77 through 80 is a C. So you have to score a 77 or higher. After watching a lot of other videos, I feel like our school is very, I don't want to say lenient, but there's a lot of room because there are people that have scored a lot higher, or like their scores is not the same, is all I'm trying to say. Like a C is up to like an 84, whereas, you know, I get 80 to a 90, I can have a B. I am really excited, and I'm really thinking I'm going to do well, but I don't think anybody goes into nursing school thinking like, oh shit, I'm going to fail on my first semester. My school doesn't have like a spring program, so like if I was to not pass one of these classes, I couldn't just retake it next semester. I would have to reapply for next year's program. So 77 or above, I'm gonna do it. I would like to keep a 3.5 or higher GPA, just because I'm wanting to do dual enrollment starting next semester, which I don't think I've talked about this before, and I can make a whole video about it if you guys have more questions. But basically, because I'm in an associate's program, and pretty much everything is wanting you to have a bachelor's now. One of the universities in the area connects with a lot of the community colleges and offers what's called dual enrollment, where after you pass your first successful semester of nursing school, you can begin to take your bachelor's classes online. And they're just 8-week courses, and I think if you take like one every 8 weeks for the spring, summer, fall, spring again, after you graduate, you'll have one class left that you can't take until after you have your RN, and then you'll graduate with your BSN. So theoretically, you could have your BSN 3 months after your ADN. And because I want to end up with my master's degree in nursing and be a nurse practitioner, that is what I want to do, so that I can then apply for like the spring to be in a master's program, and get started on that degree. So basically it's, the next like 5 years of school, but it's all going to pay off. And it's really what I want to do. I want to help people. If I haven't talked about it before, my dream job is to be a nurse practitioner in the emergency room. I worked previously in an emergency room back home in North Carolina for a few months when I first got my CNA license, and I know every hospital is different, but it was just so amazing, the experience that I had there. So I did get to work with a couple of nurse practitioners in the emergency room setting, and they were super nice. Like, I've never met a rude nurse practitioner. Not that other medical providers are rude, but sometimes I feel like if you work as a CNA, and then you work as like a floor nurse, and then like you work as a nurse practitioner, you understand more like what the other healthcare workers around you are doing. Like, some of the nurses that I work with or have worked with, it's like, you do understand how much I do as a CNA, right? Like, you couldn't do your job without me, and like, I need you as much as you need me. Like, we all have to work together here as a team for our patient or the resident. Like, that's what it boils down to, is like, if I need help with it, it's not because I'm lazy or I think that you need to get off from behind the desk. No, the patient needs us. It's not about you or me at the end of the day. And that's just my little soapbox. I have only been a CNA for a little over a year, but I'm hoping, my goal is to take the LPN summer course next summer, so that I can work as an LPN while getting my ADN for like the last year. Just one, to make more money, and two, some of the other nurses that I've worked with that are now RNs, they said it was really helpful to them to get into that nursing mindset, to work as an LPN while still in school. And my job has already told me, like, if I want to stay with them, that they'll let me be an LPN there and work with my school schedule. So we'll see about it. I keep on trying to tell myself to take it day by day, because if I don't, I will start to overwhelm myself just thinking about it. Like, I had all of my classes for my bachelor's written out, and then for my master's, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm looking at like the next 5 years of my life just written out on this piece of paper. I don't know, I want it so bad. I think I've never wanted something so bad in my life, which is crazy, because for so long school wasn't a focus for me, but now it is. So let's get back in what I actually did tonight. So she went over all the syllabus, all of our assignments, said she's going to make a checklist of like all of our assignments. Once she has that up, I'll make a plan with me. I do have my first labs this weekend, so I'll have a video about that experience as well. As for now, I have the next 2 days off work to go in for a meeting on Friday, which is going to take me about an hour and a half. Other than that, I'm free. So that means I'm going to be reading my textbook because I have one more chapter to read for fundamentals, 3 chapters to read for the lab, and because of a problem with my, that I had with my pharmacology, I don't have that textbook yet. It should be here on Sunday, so fingers crossed that it is, so that Monday night I can do some reading before class, because we've already gone through 2 chapters of it in lecture yesterday, and I don't want to fall behind, because I do have lab, I think it's the next 4 weeks. I don't know, I gotta look at my planner again. Because I feel like it was 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, which I really appreciate. Because I'm really big on consistency and a schedule and all of that jazz. And then I only have 4 days of clinicals and 3 or 4 days of nursing simulator. We went over all of it tonight, so I just have a whole lot of information in my brain right now that I don't know what to do anything with. I feel like the first week of school, no matter what you're going to school for, is super overwhelming, because it's where do you start? And for me, I do have a written assignment that my teacher from Pharm told us about last night. She hasn't posted it on our school's website yet, so I don't know the exact details of it. She just said it'd be a couple paragraphs, but she wants us to write in APA format, and it's going to be about medication errors. But both of the teachers wanted to have us to have written assignments so that our grade wouldn't just be solely on exams, which I really appreciate. Our exams are still, I think, 60% of our grades. But this is not to brag. I'm a good test taker, and I know that nursing tests are a completely different style of test than anything before. Thinking that critical thinking, what's the best answer, not just the right answer. So, but I really want to stay positive and, think positive things about myself, because I am a pretty big Debbie Downer. And I feel like if I just stay positive, then that'll encourage myself to want to study. Because whenever I start really ragging on myself, I'm just why would I even read the textbook? I'm not going to pass. No matter how much I study, I'm not going to pass. No, I'm going to do great. So let's open this textbook. Let's give myself the proper tools to be able to pass this test and really do well. So I think that's all I have. It's not that exciting right now. Wait and see how lab goes this weekend. I'm really excited to do lab, even though I know we're only doing hand washing and vital signs and PPE, kind of basic things that I really learned how to do in CNA school, because we had to take our vitals every single day for 6 weeks, 3 days a week. It was a very long process in my opinion, but I'm never going to forget how to manually do a blood pressure. Thank you, Miss Betty, for that. But, I'm I'm excited to get down into it and really, learn some good patient-centered care. And I'm really hoping that this is also going to have like a positive impact on like my CNA work, just because like sometimes I feel like being a CNA, I get really discouraged. It's like, I'm still just a CNA, I can't do anything, but it's all just a building block to where I want to be. So I think that's all I have for now, and I will catch you guys Saturday night and Sunday night, even though you guys will know the difference. And so have a great week. I hope any of you guys that are starting class have a great time, or if you're getting ready to get started, congrats to you guys, and we are all going to do well this semester. Let's do it. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Sorry, I'm about to stop and get some gas. Subscribe to my channel if you like what you're seeing. Leave me some comments about other stuff you want to see. And let's do this journey together, because baby, we're gonna make it happen. All right, so have a great night, guys. Bye.